one more time, we have rails, and the rails are attached to the sleeper with a fastening. So the sleeper, another railway track component is the sleeper. So the sleeper is laying on the track ballast. We will explain the track ballast in a minute. The sleeper is laying on the track ballast, and the load from the rail is taking a load directly from a train wheel and transferring it down to the sleeper. And the sleeper is also keeping the spacing between the rails. So the sleepers are positioned every 600 or 700 millimeters, and on every sleeper the rail is attached and it's holding the position. So this, as we said before, the 1 meter gap between the rail, the 1 meter gauge, we call it gauge, 1 meter gauge, is defined by the sleepers, is held by the sleepers. So that's also the function of the fastening, to keep this rail in the position. And now the sleeper is taking the load from the rail and transferring it into the ballast. In this case we have a steel sleeper, very old design from the German era. Some of these sleepers are more than 100 years old, but they are still fit for purpose, and this track is fully operational, but with some certain speed limits. So the sleeper can be also made of concrete or wood. In that case, the concrete will be pre-stressed concrete, and wood can be soft wood or the hardwood. So the sleeper is taking, again, we have a wheel, we have a rail, then the sleeper is taking the load from the rail and transferring it down to the ballast. So what is the ballast? Ballast is this, here is a bit contaminated with vegetation, but ballast are these stones that are laying on the railway track. And what is the function of the ballast? Maybe if we move a little bit in that direction where there is more ballast, we can see